What's up, everyone? It's 3 weeks before Christmas, but it sure feels like Christmas already because my shipment from Tackle Warehouse just got here. In this box is about $200 worth of gear. Actually, more like $250 if you don't count the Black Friday sale. Mostly baits, mostly bass gear. If you aren't familiar with Tackle Warehouse, they specialize mostly in bass fishing. But I have a few general purpose items as well. So we'll be cracking this open, having a look at some of my confidence baits which I'm stocking up on, as well as just a few new things I just got to try. I admit I'm far from the best or most experienced fisherman, particularly with bass fishing, which I've only been doing for about 5 years. I don't fish tournaments or anything yet, so there's still a lot of techniques, a lot of baits that I'm completely unfamiliar with. So with this shipment, I actually got quite a few things that I've never really tried before. So it'll be really interesting to try those things out and learn how to use them. With that said, I'm really excited to see what's inside. Let's cut it open and have a look. Alright, what do we have? Sticker, t-shirt, line cutters. I got this that I can just leave it out on my kayak with this hooked to something and not have to worry about it falling overboard, which is a lot more convenience. I went with the heavy duty cutters instead of the standard ones. These do cost a lot more than the regular cutters, but supposedly they're much sturdier and they hold their edge a lot better. So hopefully they last a lot longer, especially since I just started using braid a lot more. Hopefully they last long enough to make it worthwhile. Kitech swinging packs. I actually just started using these back in October. I was sold after catching a few really nice smallmouth. So I got 3 more packs, smaller sizes and different colors. I got the colors to match the local forage fish, yellow perch, peamouth, pike minnow, baby salmon, and stickleback. It's called bluegill, but I think it looks more like a stickleback. As I said, I'm still really new to these. If you have any suggestions or favorite color, let me know down in the comments. Okay, Zoom swamp crawlers. I gotta admit, these actually look kinda tasty. I mean, there was the Tide Pod challenge. Maybe the next thing will be the Zoom swamp crawler challenge, who knows. Anyways, I've never used these before. I've heard mixed things about them. Some people really like them, some people say they're roboworm knockoffs. So it'll be really interesting to compare these with roboworms. I also got the Zoom finesse worms. Again, I've never tried these before. It'll be really interesting to compare these with the swamp crawlers as well as roboworms. Speaking of roboworms, we have 3 packs of those as well. Honestly, I don't think they look as tasty as the Zoom swamp crawlers. I mean, can't really picture a bunch of people ingesting these on social media. But anyways, that doesn't really matter. That's up to the fish to decide. Next, we have 3 packs of Yum Sharpshooters. As far as confidence baits go, these are currently my favorite drop shot baits. Probably one of my favorite baits, period. They work great, particularly for smallmouth. I think out of the 5 biggest smallmouth I caught this year, 3 of them were on this bait. The other 2, one was on a craw, and one was on a fly, strangely. Also, a couple months ago, I was with a friend. He was completely new to bass fishing, but I put him on one of these, and in a very short amount of time, he caught his personal best smallmouth at 17 inches. He was also using a trout rod with 4-pound line. That got pretty interesting pretty quickly. Unfortunately, we don't have video of that. Anyways, really nice baits, pretty cheap too. I think just about $2 a pack this time. Definitely worth trying if you haven't already. Also, you may have noticed that I'm getting a lot of more natural colors, a lot of greens and browns. That's because with a lot of our lakes up north here, a lot of them are pretty clear and the natural colors tend to work better. And we have 300 yards of 30-pound Power Pro and 25 yards of 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. Again, with the clear water we have around here. Thinking about it, I should have gotten a larger spool. Oh well, for next time. Next we have 2 Strike King red-eyed shad. I've never used these before. I've actually never used lipless crankbaits before. So that'll definitely be interesting to try. I gotta say, these look great. They sound great too. They have that nice rattle. Next, I got 2 packs of Strike King coffee tubes, 3.5 inch. I also got the heads for them. I've only been using these for a few months, but they're very quickly becoming one of my confidence baits. I did catch quite a few really nice smallmouth on them. My only problem with them so far is that they do snag pretty easily. I guess it's kind of hard to get around that since it is a big heavy weight on the bottom with exposed hooks. Particularly if I'm like fishing a reservoir with a lot of submerged stumps, I will lose a few. So hopefully this supply will last me a bit longer. Now for various bits of terminal tackle. I got these underspins. These are for the larger Kitex, which I already have. I also got the weedless underspins. I'm really excited to try these out, but unfortunately I'll probably have to wait till spring to do that. I also got 2 packs of shaky heads. These are for use with Zoom swamp crawlers and finesse worms. So tasty! I'm completely new to shaky heads. I've never tried these before. So I'm really looking forward to trying this and learning this technique over the next few months. Drop shot weights. I got plenty of these already, but never hurts to have a few more. And drop shot hooks. Kamikatsu drop shot hooks. I just started using these this year. I really like them so far. They're really durable and they keep their point really well. But most importantly, they hold fish really well. I've not had too many fish shake these. I've mainly been using this size. I also find that they work really well for perch and panfish. I'll put these on a 2-hook drop shot rig and bait them with the night crawlers. You might think these are a bit large for that use, but so far I've not had too much trouble hooking even like bluegills or a perch with these. The nice thing about these is that the fish pretty much never swallow them, which saves a lot of time with unhooking, particularly if you're over a big school of perch and really eager to get the bait back down there. Also, you avoid killing the smaller fish that you don't want to eat. This time I also got the larger size to try with the larger baits. Senko's a definite confidence bait. My only problem with these is that they're really expensive, which is why I like to stock up on them during sales. Next we got jigs. Finesse jigs and compact jigs. I haven't really fished these kinds of jigs very much, and that's definitely something I'm looking to do more of. And I got trailers as well. Last, we got free t-shirts, which is always a nice touch. Oh look, there's another pack of roboworms hiding in there. Knew something was missing. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please spam that like button and hit subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.